gonna make him an offer again.
Of all the gin joints and all the towns
You
in all the
can't
world.
handle the truth. Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the
Frankly,
war room.
my dear, I don't give a damn.
This is where the fun begins.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Multiplex Movie Melee. Got ourselves a melee match. Got a bit of I don't like a serious, although sort of sad melee because we got a retirement match here today. One of these players' singles career will end today. So that is unfortunate. We got the match of Zaddeus Smith going up against Jim Green. Uh, I gotta tell you. I really like watching both these guys play. It's gonna be sad watching one of them go here in singles. I think both of them, of course, looking for a win. Hell, they got to win today. So that's the name of the game. Yeah, I don't know how else to talk this one through. So I'm just gonna bring in other people to talk for me. That seems like a good way to go. Bring in first, Zaddeus Smith. How you doing, Zaddeus?
Doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. Really hoping to get my first win in here, but if not, your boy Jim is gonna finally put me out to pasture, take me behind the old woodshed, and well, you get the idea. But yeah, just hoping to get the first win.
Alrighty then. Well, then bring in your opponent, Mr. Jim Green. Jim, how's it going?
Oh, just the same old. Great to have a match with Zaddeus. We've played in before in other stuff. And Zaddeus beat me because of format being terrible in TV trivia, but that's okay. That was a great match that we had up until the last round. But it's always fun to be on a match with Mark asking us questions, and then Zaddeus. Oh, sorry, Zaddeus is a great guy, so this will be a fun one.
Okay, all right. Well, it's good to hear. I appreciate that. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and get going. Let's start with round number one, which both players gonna get 8 questions from 8 general movie categories. Have 15 seconds to write your answer down on your whiteboard. And at the end of that time, we'll ask that you show and verbalize your answer. You're also gonna get a point. Holy shit! You're gonna get a point for each correct answer. Anyone of you gets all correct, you will receive a bonus question, also worth the point. You also get 3 repeats and a challenge. I'm just gonna fucking take this out. 3 repeats and a challenge you throughout the match. Anything else before we get started?
No questions.
Cool. You're going with your first question would come in the category of the 1990s. Which 90s action film features both a cop and a criminal being cryogenically frozen? Jesus Christ. I was trying to have, my iPhone plugged in, getting charged up. It got all tangled in here. I had to do a whole bunch of things. There's a whole conundrum down here. Like I don't know. I thought I'd be more prepared than that, but it's what it is. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Zaddeus.
Was there a movie called Double Impact?
That's right. There we go. Jim.
Simon Phoenix, Demolition Man. I can't spell demolition though, so I tried.
Demolition Man is correct. Yeah.
Demolition. Please, Wesley Snipes in that movie. He's a bad guy.
That's right. I haven't seen that movie in years.
Yeah, he is a bad guy. Go on to your next question in the category of musicals. What actor stars in Singin' in the Rain, An American in Paris, and On the Town?
Shit.
On the Town. The fuck is that movie?
Right.
Probably some people here, that's like their favorite movie of all time. I don't know what the hell it is.
Oh, Singing in the Rain is amazing, but I always get the classic actors mixed up.
4,
I just love the songs.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jim.
Gene Kelly.
And Zaddeus.
Toast Evan and Dark. Gene Kelly.
Gene Kelly is correct. 2-1 is your score. Jim's advantage. Going into your next question comes in the category of comic book movies. In Superman the movie, what is the name of the company Clark Kent works for? Yeah. I don't know. Got nothing. It's Friday, guys, and we're just kind of we're just trying to get this. We're just trying to get through it. Get
That's why I was like, we should do this yesterday, so I could just like get off and nap today. But you were
two,
overbooked.
one. Yeah, it happens. Pens down. Let's go to Zaddeus.
The Daily Planet.
All right, just keep. Oh, there we go. Jim.
Yeah. So,
The Daily Planet.
Yeah, the Daily Planet, or I'm assuming we would just accepted the Daily Planet. I mean, I would have just accepted. I don't know that the was super crucial, but anyway, both correct. Going to your next question, the category of crime. Who plays veteran stripper Ramona in Hustlers? Gotta tell you, I thought that question was going somewhere, and then
Saints. I'm like, what?
we threw the real curveball with the actual profession in. Okay, well, it makes sense. All right, but all right. Don't want to say 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jim.
Is this Jennifer Lopez?
Zaddeus.
Yeah, it was definitely Miss Jennifer Lopez.
Keep it's just a bit glare. There it is. Yeah, Jenny from the block. That is correct.
Just
4 to 3.
shove it right up there, Zaddeus.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna start doing. That's what I think. Just has to be all up in there. Like the guys were in that movie.
4 to 3 is your score. Jim's advantage. Going into your next question, category of horror. In 2022's Scream, which entry of the Stab franchise upset Richie and Amber so much that they decided to start killing?
Spoiler alert.
Well, I hadn't
I
seen it
mean,
before, but now.
it really wasn't that I wasn't super surprised who the killers were in that movie.
Oh, they telegraph it within the first 10 minutes of the movie. It's obvious.
Pretty
Yeah.
goddamn obvious. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Zaddeus.
I hope I'm not one off, but I put Stab 8.
Okay, Jim.
I can't remember. I thought they were being kind of meta with it. I said Stab 5.
Stab 8 is correct. So Zaddeus ties it up at 4. Going into your next question and the category of Oscars.
Jesus Christ.
What was the
Right.
first film directed by Rob Reiner to receive an Oscar nomination?
Shit.
See? Bet you wish it was recent. That one just came on. Would have maybe known it. Or I don't know. Maybe you didn't. You had a better use of your time for 4 hours, Sunday night. Yeah, when we're shooting this, the Oscars was last Sunday, so it happened just recently, Yeah, super surprise. Yeah. John Cena walked out naked again. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Again.
1. Pens down. No, he didn't really. Jim Green.
I didn't have it.
All right, Zaddeus.
Well, I actually put Jim knows this. I'm upset, Jim. You got made me wrong.
The correct answer was Stand By Me. Stand By Me.
Oh shit.
Going into your penultimate question, the category of the round. Category of 2000s. The Darjeeling Limited is largely set in what country?
The what?
The Darjeeling Limited.
Darjeeling?
Ling.
I think yeah, Darjeeling.
Yeah. Yeah, listen. Talking's hard, you guys. I don't. They nobody else could do it today. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Zaddeus.
Tell us what happened in the dark. India.
Hey, Jim.
Oh.
Well, we're gonna be tied after this question, no matter what.
Well, India is correct, so yeah.
Hmm.
Tied up 5. And we'll go into your final question in round 1. Comes in the category of sports. Martin Cove plays a recurring villain in which sports franchise? See, could say that easy. Whenever it's more or less just spelled out for me. I mean, I'm a pro. I won't trip up. No way in that. All right, 5, 4.
Repeat the question.
There you go. That is Zaddeus' first repeat. Your question again. Martin Cove plays a recurring villain in which sports franchise? Hands up, Zaddeus.
Oh, my bad.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of spent my banter on that last bit. Like, now we're just going to kind of sit here for a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jim.
It's the Karate Kid. He's in Queen of the Ring. Out now. Go see it.
All right. Zaddeus.
First sports franchise that came to my mind was the Mighty Ducks, so I'm wrong.
All right. Yeah, the Karate Kid was correct. So Jim takes the lead there with the final question, round 1. I get to score up to 6. Zaddeus at 5. Going into the next round, round number 2, the wheel round, in which both players will get a chance to spin our wheel today. They like what they spin on the first time, they can keep it, or they can like to spin again, but they must keep what they land on the second time. Each player is going to get 5 questions, whatever category they land on, worth 2 points apiece, or they can check down a multiple choice for 1 point apiece. There is stealing, so players, watch your asses on that front. The categories that are on today's wheel are 2001 to 2013 Fast and Furious and Denzel Washington, which are our strength categories, as well as romance, westerns, recent releases, comic book movies, the 1990s, the 1980s, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Jim, you are ahead, so it's up to you whether or not you want to spin first or defer.
Queen of the Rings, Mildred Burke story. Go see it. It's out this week. Zaddeus can go first.
All right, you got it. Zaddeus, here's your first spin.
I hope you get a strength, buddy.
And you
Thank you,
land
man.
on 2001 to 2013 Fast and Furious. What are we doing?
You see, I hope 2013. I hope I'll be okay. This I'm gonna go for it. There's worse ones on there. I'm
All
very
right.
risk adverse.
Then in that case, I will give you, obviously I'm the only one here, I will give you your questions in 2001, 2013 Fast and Furious. First question. How many Fast and Furious films does Matt Scholze appear in?
Um, I'm going to say
4,
2.
3. 2 is correct for 2 points. All right, your next question. In Fast and Furious, Braga's second in command reveals that the winner of the street race Brian and Dom are in will do what for Braga?
I don't know how specific this needs to be, so I'm gonna go multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice options are A, smuggle weapons into Mexico, B, kill an FBI informant, C, break one of his men out of prison, or D, traffic heroin across the US/Mexico border.
Uh, I'm gonna. Oh, well, that's a. Well, my thing's still on the ground. I'm gonna say D. No, A. No, crap.
All right, you
That's
said
it.
D first.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
that
did.
is correct for 1 point. Just for future, I got to go whatever you say first.
Understandable. Yeah.
Okay, and your next question: what government agency does Luke Hobbs work for in the Fast and Furious films?
You know what, Hakuna Matata? Is it DSS?
That is correct for 2 points.
Oh,
All right, Your next
You're
question.
not asking me what it stands for.
In Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, after Sean crashes Han's car, Han sends him to collect a debt from a man in what kind of location?
Um, hopefully this works. Is a spa? Like because he's in hot. Okay.
I'm
If
going to
it,
say that's
I,
incorrect. Going over to Jim for the 2-point steal.
It's a bathhouse.
That's correct for 2 points.
okay.
Okay. Then
Proper names.
I'm gonna go. All right, we're going to your last question. 2001, 2013 Fast and Furious. In Too Fast, Too Furious, Brian and Roman agree to go undercover to take down drug lord Carter Vernon on what condition?
Um, that their records are cleared.
That is correct for 2 points. All right. So with that, I have Zaddeus getting the score up to 12. Jim with that steal, he has his score up to 8. With that, we'll bring back up the wheel, and this will be Jim's first spin.
I'm gonna be honest, I forgot the Luke Hobbs one because I knew it was made up.
Yeah, right.
And you land on romance. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
Spin again.
You got it. Gotta keep whatever you
Even
land on this
Dell.
time. And hey, you land on westerns.
Cool.
All right. Take out the wheel. And yeah, I give your questions in westerns. Here's your first one. In the opening bar fight of Desperado, what does Antonio Banderas' character keeps his guns inside of?
Multiple choice.
Right? Multiple choice options are A, sack of flour, B, a guitar case, C, a sombrero, or D, his boots.
His boots.
That is incorrect. Going over to Zaddeus for the 1-point steal. Is it A, a sack of flour, B, a guitar case, C, a sombrero, or D, his boots?
Is it guitar case?
That is correct for 1 point. All right, Jim, your next question. What is the name of the town Blazing Saddles primarily takes place in?
Multiple choice.
Right. Multiple choice options are A, Rock Ridge, B, Sweetwater, C, Yellow Sky, or D, Big Whiskey.
Big whiskey.
That is incorrect. Going over to Zaddeus for the 1-point steal. Is it A, Rock Ridge, B, Sweetwater, C, Yellow Sky, or D, Big Whiskey?
Sweetwater?
That is also incorrect. We're looking for A, Rock Ridge. All right. Next question. Shanghai Noon takes place primarily in what country? Five, four,
The United
three,
States.
three. That is correct for 2 points.
I was trying to think. I was like, is it like Mexico when it's like it's like California when it was still Mexico or something?
I was wondering, like, this may be a trick.
Yeah. Okay.
Nope. Yeah, go on to your penalty question category. Matt Damon, Barry Pepper, and Domhnall Gleeson all appear in what western?
True Grit.
That is correct for 2 points.
Is it 12-13?
Yes, that is the score. Going into your final question in westerns. Who directed My Darling Clementine?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, William Wellman, B, Howard Hawks, C, John Ford, or D, Sam Peckinpah.
B. It's in boy.
B. Howard Hawks is incorrect. Going over to Zaddeus for the 1 point steal. Is it A. William Wellman, B. Howard Hawks, C. John Ford, or D. Sam Peckinpah?
You know what? It sounded funny to me, so I'm gonna go Mr. D as in
Uh,
dog.
D. Sam Peckinpah is also incorrect. We're looking for C. John Ford.
Yeah. I thought it was a 50-50 between Ford and Hawks.
Yeah. Well, with that, I got Jim getting a score up to 12. Zaddeus in the lead with 13. Brings us to round number 3, which is our pick your poison round. Both our competitors have picked from our list of general categories before the match. See what they'll answer here in round number 3. Once a category is selected by somebody, it cannot be selected or answered by their opponent. You get as many as 4 questions worth 1, 2, 3, 4 points apiece. The categories that are up for grabs today are mystery thriller, recent releases, actors and actresses, sports, comic book movies, family, action adventure, and comedy. We're going to have our competitors select their categories, and hopefully we come back to finish this one out. All right, we are back. Competitors have selected their categories they'd like to answer for in round number 3, and this is how it is going to work. We will go until we are out of questions or one player has been mathematically eliminated. We will start with the player that is behind, which is Jim Green today. So, Jim, what would you like to take for your 1 point question?
Recent releases.
Recent releases, you got. All right, here's your 1 pointer in recent releases. Who plays Mr. Reed in Heretic?
Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant is correct.
It's
like
and Mark is pronounced heretic.
Okay. Jim, you are tied. You tied it up 13. So go back over to Zaddeus. Zaddeus, what would you like for your 1 point question?
I'll go mystery thriller. Yeah.
You got it. Here's your 1 pointer in mystery thriller. Who directed The Lovely Bones?
No idea. Pass.
All right. The correct answer was Peter Jackson. Peter Jackson. Yeah. So. Yeah. So
That's
we're
the
since
Mortal
we're
Instruments movie. Is that the
huh?
same thing as like the Mortal Instruments movie or something, or not? Am I
No.
completely off base? Okay,
No.
no, yep, completely wrong. I'm
Oh.
completely glad I just said nope, no guess.
Oh yeah. You guys got the same amount of questions, so we'll go back over to Jim.
Wait,
Jim, what would you like to take for your
does it go
2
back to Zaddy's because he's lower ranked? Because we're tied, and he's lower ranked.
No. Going over to you. 2 point question. Oh, what are you gonna take for your 2 point question?
Oh, I zoned down. I like you said that, and then you both like completely froze, and then didn't say anything. So I was like, I thought
Oh.
I froze. My bad.
Okay,
We all
my
didn't
bad.
move, so like I thought it just completely froze when Spence said that in the chat. So I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I was just focused on reading.
Give me comedy.
Okay, I said comedy. Okay. All right. Here's your 2 pointer in comedy. All right. Your question. Who directed The Disaster Artist?
James Franco.
James Franco is correct for 2 points. And with that, Jim takes the lead 15-13, and we'll go over to Zaddeus. What would you like to take for your 2 point question?
I'll go actors and actresses. Let's give it a shot.
Alrighty, you got it. Here is your 2 pointer in actors and actresses. Name both actors who play Wayne and Garth in Wayne's Worlds 1 and 2.
Mike Myers and Dana Carvey.
Mike Myers and Dana Carvey is correct for 2 points. Zaddeus does tie it up. And we go back over to Jim for your 3-pointer.
Sports.
What do you want? Sports. You got it. Alrighty. Jim, here's your 3-pointer. The category is sports. Okay. In Hoosiers. Where the fuck is it? I was just looking at it. There it is. In Hoosiers, why was Norman Dale banned from coaching basketball?
He hit a player.
I don't know why your hands are up. That's exactly what we have.
Okay.
That is correct for 3 points.
I
Good
couldn't
job,
remember
man.
if there was like a specific like like they said specifically like he punched a player or like choked a player or something. I couldn't remember that specific.
Well,
I just
it's
remember
correct. You get
violence towards a child.
they look down on that. So yeah, you get your score up to
Even
18.
in the 50s, apparently.
Zaddeus, back over to you. What would you like to take for your 3-point question?
I'll go action adventure.
Action adventure. All right. Zaddeus, here's your 3-pointer and action adventure. In Bullet Train, what children's TV show does Lemon say he learned a lot about people from and have stickers of?
Thomas the Tank Engine.
That is correct for 3 points. No hesitation there. And we are all tied up at 18 apiece. And we are down to our 4-pointers for both competitors. We will start with Jim. He has his 4-pointer and family. Needs to hit it, take the lead. All right. And as a reminder, Jim, you still have all 3 of your repeats. All right. Here it is. Your question. Ethan Hawke and River Phoenix both made their film debuts in what 80s family film? Five.
Repeat.
All right, that is your first repeat. Your question again. Ethan Hawke and River Phoenix both made their film debuts in what 80s family film?
Repeat.
All right, that's your second repeat. Your question again. Ethan Hawke and River Phoenix both made their film debuts in what 80s family film? Just raise your hand up just a little bit so I can see. All right, that works. 5, 4, 3,
Last one.
2, 1. All right, that's your final repeat. Your question one last time. Ethan Hawke and River Phoenix both made their film debuts in what 80s family film?
I don't know. The Partridge Family.
That is incorrect. We're looking for Explorers.
Never
Explorers.
got that in a million years.
At all. I never even heard that movie before.
Right. All right, we'll go to your Zaddeus's 4-pointer in comic book movies, which he needs to hit. Well, if he hits it, he wins. If not, we go to everybody's favorite thing in the world, sudden death. And
It'd be very fitting.
as a reminder, Zaddeus, you got 2 more repeats. So
Gotcha.
your question. In Road to Perdition, the assassin Harlan Maguire does what to his victims after killing them?
Uh,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat.
All right, your second repeat. Your question again. In Road to Perdition, The assassin, Harlan Maguire, does what to his victims after killing them?
You know, it's very faint that this is gonna go sudden death. So I'm just gonna say he steals all their clothes. I have no idea.
And we are going to sudden death. The correct answer was he photographs them. He takes a picture of them. Yeah.
That makes more
Okay.
sense.
All right. There it is. Sudden death. Everybody's favorite thing. Very fitting, at least for a retirement match here we got today. Um, very simple. They both players hit. We go on. Both players miss. We go on. The first lead change we get, the match is over, and we'll have our winner then. All right. Repeats do carry over here. Zaddeus, you do have one remaining. So let's get started. Your first question. What classic actor has played characters with the names Vito, Stanley, and Terry? It's kind of tough. I'm not sure whether or not to do banter here or not, but probably not. It's probably the only banter we have here, and the rest will be silence. And so here we go from here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Excuse me. We'll start with Zaddeus.
Maybe over with now for me. I said Marlon Brando.
It's not
Jim.
over. I also put Brando.
Marlon Brando is correct. So we are moving on to your next question. Susan, there it is. Name one of the sequels to Dirty Harry. There we go. All right. 5, 4, 3,
Repeat.
2. All right. That is Zaddeus's final repeat. Your question again. Name one of the sequels to Dirty Harry. Okay. Just like that. We're all out of repeats. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Go to Jim.
That is for the win.
Zaddeus.
I just know it's a Clint Eastwood movie. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
That is incorrect. We would have accepted either Magnum Force, The Enforcer, Sudden Impact, or The Deadpool.
I
Nope.
also, for the record, I was also writing The Good and Bad and the Ugly, but I know that's a Western and Dirty Harry is like modern. So
Oh, really? Okay. See, I
Yeah.
didn't know that. I just knew
yeah,
Clint
Dirty Harry's
Eastwood
like a
was in it.
modern cop movie, and Good, Bad, Ugly is
Right.
A
Western.
Western?
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, in that case, we are moving on. The next question. Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather are characters in what 50s animated film? Oh, man. Gotta tell you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Zaddeus.
Is it Sleeping Beauty?
Jim.
Yeah, it's Sleeping Beauty.
Mhm.
Sleeping Beauty is correct. We are moving on. Both players at 20 apiece. Going to your
Cool.
next question. In Green Book, Dr. Donald Shirley travels the country and plays what instrument? Oh, man. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jim.
I believe he's a pianist.
Zaddeus.
Congrats, my dude. I've never seen the movie. I said trumpet.
And your winner, Jim Green. The correct answer was the piano. Oh wow. Okay, we're gonna take out both players here. Um, yeah. Holy shit, man! Like this is this is really this is really awesome. This is legit probably one of our better matches of the year. Going several questions into sudden death. I gotta tell you, both players knew what was on the line today, and yeah, they played like it. Absolutely, really tight after round one. We had a bit of back and forth going into round two, and yeah, both players played incredibly well. And round three, up until their 4 pointers, which put us into sudden death. Great, great match. We are going to start, unfortunately, with our unfortunate second place finisher, which is Zaddeus Smith. Zaddeus. Um, I gotta tell you, like if this is the last time we see her in singles, it's a way to go out.
Right?
Excellent, excellent match. Put up 20 points. Uh, what do you got to say, man?
Yeah, man. It's like to say to put up 20 and to go out is not bad. Some of the questions I wish I would have known, but then again, I don't know why I haven't seen. So that's neither here nor there. But to lose to my boy Jim Green, hey, it's all good with me. And like I think this is probably my best match in this division. So to go on I guess a high note in a way, I'm cool with that. It's all good.
Uh, yeah. Fortunately, yeah, this does end your time here at singles. Does not necessarily end your time in teams. So yeah, find yourself a teammate, and we'll see what we can do there. Uh, any parting words for the people here at Melee Signals?
Uh, Not really too many parting words. I just want people, who's fans of myself and Jim, who knows our history. I just want to know that no matter how much I love the guy, respect the guy, I will always say F Terra Nova. That was a horrible show. Horrible. If you know, you
Okay,
know.
yeah, we'll see if that gets back to the EPs of Terra Nova. Thank you, Zaddeus. We'll see you down the road, and we're bringing your winner today, Mr. Jim Green. Jim, uh, yeah, played a good match. Uh, just really came down on the wire there. Uh, yeah, I don't know what else to say. Why don't you take it for me?
Yeah, I was, I've got so for next time, whenever I do lose a retirement match, whenever that is, I was like chaperone at the at the Grammys, where I just had my list and like my speech ready to go in case I lost. In her case, she won a Grammy, but in case I lost a retirement match, I had my speech ready to go. So I got it ready to go for whenever I play another retirement match. But someone will correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the last one I played was the triple threat with Ryan and Nico. And that one also went to sudden death. So like, I guess if you guys want to see me play sudden death matches, just go ahead. Like for me to play my best possible game and go to sudden death, like just put me in retirement matches, because that's apparently the only time I'll actually do good. If it's just like a regular match against Kirk, I'll score like 4 points the whole match. But like retirement matches, hell yeah, sudden death, I'm scoring in the 20s. Let's go. And
Oh,
couldn't have a better match with a better guy. Zaddeus is the best. Met him when we went to the thing in Houston. He's a great guy. Love that
all
guy.
right. So I guess what you're saying in here, when we do bring you back, you would like it to be another retirement match.
Preferably not, but like, if you guys want me to play better, just have like Payson tell me on the side, like, this is like a retirement match, even though it's not a retirement match. Just have Payson like DM me and be like, it's a retirement match. So then that way I have the mindset.
Well, all right then. Well, believe this does put you off one off to 100. I think you're 3-5, like 3-6, something like that. So, but hey,
Hell yeah.
step in the right direction. See what we can do to get you your next teammate. Again, congratulations today, and that will do it here for us here Multiplex Movie Melee. Hell of a match. Thank you everybody here who played today. Zaddeus, as well as Jim, your winner today. Thank you everybody who helps out, editors, writers, everybody helps keeps the show on for you, the viewers. Which again, thank you for coming up. Put on a hell of a show for you here today. I am your host today, Mark Machaka, and as always, be well.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
In case I don't see you.
I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife.
beautiful friendship.